Morning. I'm actually at home, Gainsborough today. We'll walk down the riverside. There's a new coffee shop down here and I'm going to try one of his coffees. So I thought I'd bring you with me. It's not really a main video this, I've got the sun behind me as well, so that's not really going to work out. But hopefully we can make something out of it. It'll disappear when we get around this corner. To show you these are the old maltings works and they've turned them into flats. They're gorgeous, aren't they? Got my new jacket on today, so we've had to do a bit of a test with the microphone to make sure it's not rustling. It's one of them padded ones. So I was going to clip it on and it was whistling, so I've had to do it slightly different. Got that over there, what a beautiful view. I've lived around here since '84. Well, I've lived in the area all my life, but I moved into Gainsborough in 1984. I only started walking down here this year. Missed out really, haven't I? I put this Riverside walkway in about 20 years ago. It was an EU grant. You can see that's been a Maltons as well, look at the shape of the roof. We used to have barges come down here. There was the rumour if they've straightened one of the bends out, it'd have become a massive port. Instead of that, they've scrapped that idea and made it a gunnis, which obviously is about 30 miles that way. To show you this, even though we're going into the sun. Obviously these are old industrial buildings as well. Cracking day for it, it's about 12 degrees. Got a cruiser down here. See if we can get it in. The side of the weeds. Here he is, look. Smart, what a life, eh? It's about 6 miles an hour down here, I think, isn't it? Normally this gate's locked, so I don't... Do you get a key for these things? You have to organise? Our British Waterways key needed. Sit up there. We're focused on it. You actually need a key. Please lock the gate after use. So these are actually houses just here. I'm not focusing too much on them. Turn these into real nice flats. This is a yard. I'm trying to remember the name of it, and I should know. They're like posh flats. And just here is a place called Reed's Coffee Shop. So if you're ever about, you want an amazing breakfast, they use Red Hill Farm bacon and that. So pop yourself down here. It's a fantastic breakfast, not the cheapest in the world, but you've got a beautiful view over there while you're eating it. This is Whitton's Mill. Used to be an old corn mill, also turned into flats. Imagine waking up every morning, looking out over there. The retirement community, that's what it is. This is Granary Wharf, this was a purpose-built place. This was an old mill that burnt down one night, mysteriously, as they do. And then they built the new build place. But again, if you're over this side, you get that view, and if you're over the other side, you get to look over a road. But I think it's actually more expensive to buy or rent over this side. Bring you round. The tides are pretty rough in there. If you get yourself in there, even if you're a strong swimmer, you're pretty lucky to get out. I've been down here with the drone before, flown down here. It's interesting because obviously this side of the river you're in Lincolnshire, and over there in Nottinghamshire, just on the border. This is the old nightclub. I think that must be about 15 years last time that was open. The N21, it was Christie's, Trent. They've all gone, haven't they, really? And this is Gainsborough's new park that they built with a levelling up grant. It's beautiful and all. Let's have a look round here. Nice just to sit and look out. Really posh. That's what they've called it. Baltic Mill, because that's where the old Baltic Mill site. I think it was taken over by the council because it was in a state of disrepair. So they knocked it down and just left it empty. And then this levelling up grant has made this beautiful space. The left-hand side's more beautiful than the right at the minute. These are just industry shops and motor factors. That place there's the old rowing club, and that's been bought and all done up into real nice offices. Beautiful, isn't it? Look at that view there, though. There we go. Gainsborough's newest coffee shop, Cafe Walton. It's been a derelict building for ages and they've done it all up. Look at it now, bustling. The old little building. This was, they haven't left. They built a new one right in the middle of town. As little they've been doing all over Europe, they've expanded, made the shops bigger. So they've got a really pretty glass one just in the middle of town. Have a look at that. So it's quite a forceful sort of tide that comes down there. You can sort of catch it where it's like there, look. Sort of coming both ways at once. And that's what catches you. There's massive undercurrents and it just sucks you down. Over the years, farm animals have fell in and they just wash up miles away. This is what we're suffering with. This was a factory for many years doing animal products. They sold out to a Dutch company. I don't know whether it was the Brexit thing or whatever it was. But they decided to not bother anymore. And the trouble is with land, it soon comes back to its own, doesn't it, really? Hopefully something will happen. I can imagine what will happen with that. They'll build houses on it. That's what they're doing around here. Move your wheelie bin to put an house on it. You can see me in the sun. Got the face track on. It's 2.7 kilometres this road. They opened another portion of it up a couple of years ago. So you can go all the way from Gainsborough to Morton. The sun's not doing me any favours today. It's pretty low, isn't it? Just early October. A lot of times I do seaside walks, and that's the difference. If you go in the off-season to the seaside, every person that you speak to wants a chat. Whereas in my little hometown, everybody's like, I'm getting on with the day, aren't they? Very interested in what I'm doing. I've been on big dude. Bought some clothes that fit. I'm 3 stone lighter than I was last year. The trouble was I was tying everything up to try and keep it up, so off we went. Got my new gilet. I actually bought one in 2 different colours. So I would think we're about halfway now, and I think this is where it used to run out. It's all, obviously this is all new builds now. This land here, there's not been any houses on it for a long time. They knocked it down and just left them there. Let's call it Wilson Street, so they're building a complete new estate now. They maybe want to do something about this bit, but anyway. So there's so much you can do, isn't there? The trouble is here, no view of this river. Let me have a little look. These are all new flats here, they've just let them in and let's say that again in English. They've just given them the keys just to move it in, I think now they've just started to move in. Beginning to regret. It's one of them, it's that time of year, isn't it? End of September, do I need a coat? Then you get out and the sun comes up and you did. I'm starting to get a bit sweaty. At least I ain't got any sleeves. Gorgeous, eh? Well, the view's not so good, is it? Not as good as what it is down there. View of some sheds. At least you can see the river. Get them to cut the trees down a bit better. They'll be like the over 50s, over 60s, won't they? Hopefully they've got a lift. Presume they will have modern building, 3 floors. Got to have, haven't they, really? We've got these big electric pump things for the heating as well. I'll show you them in a minute. You can see them, I can't see the viewfinder because of the sun. And big things there, look. They're the electric pumps for the heating, aren't they? As you can see, they've built a new estate, all of it. Just out some old waste ground. Imagine how many people have got an house now because of that. It's my first time out with the Osmo Pocket for a long time. Been using the Action 4. That's what I took on holiday. I think that's the difference nowadays. I take a camera with me most places. Well, you do anyway, don't you, with your phone? You can get some decent stuff on them. There's a bit... It looks like a Doberman, but it's brown. I think grey ones are white Marauders, aren't they? Oh, he's real pleased with me, look. Checking his tail there. I don't think he's really that bothered. This old place here, look. Really inaccessible. That's at the back of George Street, for anybody that's from here. You won't be going through that, would you? You need, I bet you get some decent blackberries off them when you walk down here in the season. Eh? Well, they're still on there, aren't they? That'll maybe bird food now, though. The amount of people I keep passing down here and they don't recognise me because I haven't got the taxi wrapped around me. It's amazing, really. Somebody said to me one day, said, "Oh, you look different with legs." If they ever see my shoulder, you can just start to see the river a bit more now down here. I think last time I walked down here, it was probably January, February time. I know I did it in 4K 60. I've changed it now to 4K 24. I've actually got a steam on now. I was only going to go and have a look at that coffee shop, but it was far too busy to bother with it, so I thought I might as well carry on the walk. I ain't walked far in the last few weeks when we've been in Spain. It was too warm to be walking about. I thought that was a bit of a thing. I thought that was the Eiger tide, and it was just the way the water's moving about. It looked like it. They have a big wave come down there called the Eiger tide. And you can hear it for miles. I've never seen it. There's videos of it on YouTube that people have posted. If you put, well, I'll put a link in if you remember. And you can have a look. So these here are the old, these are the allotments, which is North Warren Road. And over there is the old North Warren Road depot, which used to be the council. But they've moved up to Cambridge Corner now, so that's another empty building. They doves or pigeons, white anyway. Probably coming off that allotment, so it probably keeps them in there. That wind's a bit cool, but I'm actually sort of pleased I've come in my jacket. I've just realised what time it is, so we're going to have a walk back. Got my mum coming to see me. So yeah, and it started off with a quick look at the coffee shop. We've ended up having a 2-mile walk. So I'm going to walk back to the car, clear of home, make my mum a cup of tea, and then get off to work. Got to be at work at 2. So I'm going to post this one. I usually post on a Friday, but this was just me going for a walk, having a chat to the camera. So I thought I'm going to post this one when I get home. And if you're thinking about creating a video, let me encourage you to do it. You'll feel a lot once you start talking to a camera, it's surprising what it can do. It can promote walking, especially when I this time last year I was 3 stone heavy, and now I've got to buy new clothes because they fall down. That's the difference. And the real difference is this channel, really, talking to this camera. The fact that I've got to post content once a week means that I've got to go out and post some. I've got to go out and film some first. If you're stuck in a hole in your house, thinking, oh, that's no good, just go for a walk, try that for a start. And I say, if you've got a bit of a interesting posting content on the internet, why not have a go at that as well? Bye.